The morning sun cast golden rays across the sprawling apiaries of New Terra's agricultural zone. Anna wiped the sweat from her brow, carefully examining the hexagonal frames heavy with amber honey. The bees, earth bees, transported across the stars, hummed contentedly in the alien air, adapted now to this world's violet sky. "Anna!" Leo's voice carried from the transport shed. "We've got a visitor!" Anna set down the frame and walked toward her partner, expecting perhaps a supply drone or a neighboring farmer. Instead, she found Leo crouched beside the smallest creature she'd ever seen, a child, no more than 6 years old by human standards, but decidedly not human. The girl's skin shimmered with an opalescent quality, like mother of pearl, and her large eyes, 3 of them, arranged in a triangle on her face, brimmed with tears. 4 delicate arms clutched at Leo's sleeve, and her breathing came in desperate gasps. "They're hitting my mama!" The child sobbed in perfect English, the translator implant at her temple glowing faintly. "Please, please help! They're hitting her!" Anna knelt beside the girl, her beekeeper's instinct for protecting the vulnerable flaring to life. "Who's hitting your mama, sweetheart?" "The bad men. The ones with the sticks. They took our home and now they're hitting her." The child's voice rose to a wail. Leo and Anna exchanged glances. They knew what this meant. The consortium miners had been pushing deeper into the indigenous Velen territories, claiming unused land for mineral extraction. The colony's human government had protested, but corporate contracts moved faster than bureaucratic ethics. "Where?" Anna asked firmly, already reaching for her comm unit. The child pointed toward the eastern ridge, where the forest grew thick with towering silver-bark trees. "The singing trees! Where we live! Please hurry!" Anna stood, her jaw set. "Leo, get the truck, and bring the smokers." "The smokers?" Leo blinked. "Trust me." The transport rattled across uneven terrain. The Velen child, who'd given her name as Zix, wedged between Anna and Leo. Her small hands gripped the dashboard, 3 eyes fixed on the approaching forest. As they neared the tree line, voices rose above the mechanical whine of excavators. Anna's blood ran cold at the sound of energy weapons firing, warning shots, but weapons nonetheless. They found the scene exactly as Zix had described. A dozen consortium security personnel surrounded a single Velen female, significantly larger than her daughter, but still smaller than the humans. The Velen woman's opalescent skin bore dark bruises, and she held 2 of her 4 arms protectively across her chest. Behind her, a massive silver-bark tree bore fresh scars from plasma cutters. Her home, Anna realized. These trees were hollow, perfect dwellings for the Velen people. "This is consortium property!" barked a man Anna recognized, Supervisor Chen, notorious for his aggressive expansion tactics. "You're trespassing." The Velen woman didn't move, didn't respond. She simply stood her ground. "Mama!" Zix screamed, trying to leap from the truck. Anna caught her gently. "Stay here! We'll get her!" Leo had already grabbed the 2 industrial smokers from the truck bed, devices designed to calm bees during hive inspections. Anna slung one over her shoulder, feeling its reassuring weight. They approached the standoff with deliberate steps. "Well, well," Chen sneered. "The bee lady, this isn't your concern, Anna. Go back to your bugs." "Actually," Anna said calmly, activating her smoker with a loud puff, "this is entirely my concern. According to New Terra Colonial Charter, Article 47, Section 3, any violence against indigenous sentient species within 50 kilometers of registered agricultural operations requires immediate investigation and intervention by local residents." She'd memorized that particular law 3 years ago, knowing someday she'd need it. Chen's face reddened. "That's a stretch of jurisdiction, and you know it." "Is it?" Leo interrupted, his own smoker puffing white clouds. "Because I'm recording this entire interaction, and I'm seeing bruises on an indigenous civilian." On her own ancestral land, I might add, land that was never properly surveyed or cleared through the Velen Council. The security personnel shifted uncomfortably. Whatever Chen paid them, it probably wasn't enough to risk colonial prosecution. Anna walked past Chen, directly to the Velen mother. Up close, she could see the woman trembling, not with fear, but with restrained rage. Anna recognized that look. She'd felt it herself when bureaucrats tried to destroy her first apiary. "Ma'am," Anna said softly, "your daughter asked me to help. May I?" The Velen woman's 3 eyes met Anna's 2. Something passed between them, a recognition of shared motherhood, perhaps, or simply the acknowledgement of another being willing to stand against injustice. The woman nodded once. Anna turned back to Chen, her voice hard as neutronium. "Here's what's going to happen. You're going to back your equipment away from this tree. You're going to file a formal apology with the Velen Council, and you're going to wait for proper land surveys before cutting another tree." "Or what?" Chen spat. Anna smiled, but there was no warmth in it. "Or I send this recording to every news network from here to Earth. Consortium brutalizes indigenous mother while child flees for help." You know how humans feel about that kind of story, Chen. We don't forgive easily, and we never forget. Leo stepped forward. "Plus, I'm also sending it to the Beekeepers Guild. We're 3,000 members strong across 12 worlds. You'd be amazed how many places refuse to serve people who hurt mothers and children." The silence stretched. Anna could hear Zix whimpering from the truck. Could hear the Velen mother's ragged breathing, could hear her own heartbeat pounding in her ears. Chen's jaw worked silently. Finally, he spat on the ground. "Fall back," he ordered his team. An hour later, Anna sat with Zix and her mother in the shade of the silverbark tree. Leo had brought containers of honey as a gift, which the Velen woman accepted with grave dignity. "Why did you help?" the mother asked in heavily accented but clear English. Anna watched a bee land on her hand, its fuzzy body catching the light. "Because protecting those who can't protect themselves, that's what humans do. At least it's what we're supposed to do. It's who we try to be." Zix climbed into her mother's lap, all 4 arms wrapping around her. The child's 3 eyes turned to Anna. "Thank you," she whispered. Anna smiled. "Thank you for being brave enough to ask for help." As they drove back to the apiary, Leo glanced at Anna. "Think Chen will actually follow through?" "Doesn't matter," Anna replied. "The recording's already going viral. By tomorrow, every human in the sector will know what happened here. And if there's one thing we humans excel at, it's holding grudges against bullies." Leo chuckled. "Humanity, fuck yeah?" Anna grinned. "Humanity, fuck yeah." Behind them, in the forest of singing trees, a small alien girl and her mother stood together, watching the human beekeepers disappear into the distance, and for the first time in weeks, they felt safe.